Hello, hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Hello.
Hello.
Good evening.
Son algoritmos.
Ay, no.
Yo te elevada, ¿viste? Yo
No,
que
sí se puede,
póngame,
la cosa me da
le voy a hacer no fumado. Pero no está tan complicado, metiéndole coral mi corazón y que le
Pero,
guste.
¿quién es ese señor que me está dando? Dice que no habla español.
No el español.
No,
¿Por qué?
que tiene no sé cuántos años en eso.
Okay. Hello, guys. How are you today? Hi, Javier, Victor, Marcela, Abby, and Juan, right?
Yes.
Okay. Hello, how are you? How was your day?
Really boring
Boring? Why?
because I had to do a lot of things, homework things.
Homework.
Yeah, homework things. Yeah,
Okay.
like take care of my baby, wash the dishes, do the laundry. As a responsible father.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, I know that could be a bit tiring or boring sometimes, but
Yeah.
wow, it's it's not an option sometimes.
Yes.
Okay, guys. So the previous week we were working with simple past. So to start with today's class, okay, when can we move this? Okay, now yes. Okay, to start, I would like to ask you a little bit some past experience and just to share, to put in practice together in past. It doesn't matter if you remember them, just try to speak about it. So okay, so let's see. I will choose. Okay, Marcela, help us, please, a little bit. It could be 30 seconds. Talk about how you meet your best friend. Do you have a best friend? That would be the first question. Do you have a best friend?
Okay, hello.
Hello.
I about meet my best friend.
Your best friend.
We went study at university together. Did homework, study, etc. Other age, I not work family or friends, and with her, is the moment that a good relation.
Okay. And what is her name?
Her name
or his name?
Her name is Anna.
Oh, your friend. Okay, let's continue. That's me. And the next one, that would be Javier. Okay, thank you. Okay, the next one is for Javier. Tell me. Okay, talk about what you.
Hello, Miss. Good evening. Yesterday, I ate pizza. I watched the Super Bowl with friends.
Okay,
yesterday
yes,
at night. Yes. Yeah,
okay,
my team
you like?
won. Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
So you ate pizza and you watch the Super Bowl.
Casacione.
Okay, that's very nice. Yes,
That's
I like
great.
it too. Yes. And what about that would be the singer Rihanna's presentation? Did you like it? Did you watch it?
I guess maybe more or less. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you didn't pay attention to the presentation, to the performance.
Yeah.
Okay, but did you have a great time or not?
Excuse me?
Did you have a great time with your friends
Yeah, a lot.
or not?
I enjoy it. yesterday at night.
Okay, perfect. Awesome. I'm glad.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.
so much, Javier. Okay. Now, Juan, tell us. Let's
Okay.
see the next one. The same? No, it's not the same. It's the previous. Okay. Talk about an unforgettable trip you did.
Well, to be honest with you, I've never done something extravagant in my life, and well, my life is a little bit, I don't know, but well, I remembered when I was 12 years, I was in my home with my father. Well, my father is passed away 10 years ago, but and this time he's still alive. So uh, I was lie down in the hamaca, and my father close to me and told me, "Hey boy, what do you think if you go to the river to fish?" And I said, for me it was rare because it never happened. But I said I told him that's okay, go. But when we went there, my father jumped into the water to fish, but he catch the fish with his own hands. And as you know, here in El Salvador, we used atarrayas to catch fish. But this opportunity my father did with his hand, that was awesome. But uh, we stayed there around for 2 or 3 hours, more or less. But when the time that we have to go away the river, my father jumped into the water again. But my father kept inside the water like 10 minutes. But in this situation, I was so afraid because I thought he's choking. I don't know. But at the end, he jumped out to the water. Yeah, and I was really sad and I was worried about him. But my father told me, "Don't worry about it. It was a joke because I don't know. 'Cause I don't know. I didn't know that inside the river there is a cave and we can take a breath inside it. So his is a and this opportunity my father was a bad father because he was laughing. It was one one of the only unforgettable trip that I had time ago. That's all.
Okay. Okay, thank you. That was awesome. Thanks for sharing with us. Okay, yes. All of those stories are all those things that is almost impossible to forget them, right? That's why they become an important stage or memory in our brain. Yes. So thank you guys for sharing with me and with all of us. Okay, see one more. Okay, let's see. Abby, help me, please. No, that's the same. I will not repeat. Okay, so that will be the next one. Abby, help me. Talk about the last time you worked or studied till you got exhausted.
The last week I studied late because I had many homeworks from the university.
Okay, how many hours did you study?
Around 5 or 6 hours.
Okay, a lot of time. Yes. Okay, guys. So thanks for all of you. Remember, we are working with Simple Past, and the purpose is to use, well, to share between us a little bit, to talk about our memories or speeches in the past, what we did in the past, and that is the purpose, right, or the main idea, to irregular verb in past. So in the last class on Thursday, we focused on, let me check this. Okay, in the last class, we just tell me, Hector, do you remember why we can or how can we classify the irregular verbs? You remember the use of these 4 charts?
Sorry, teacher, can you repeat again, please? I don't understand.
Yes. In the last class on Thursday, we studied the irregular verbs. And I told you that maybe the irregular verbs are so difficult because the base form change. And we have 4 tips or 4 categories to divide them, to learn them. Do you remember about them?
Yes, teacher. The regular verb is very different between and than the regular verb.
Mm-hmm.
But the past simple is very different, very different.
In the past, the irregular verb.
Past, yes.
Yes. And okay, thank you, Hector. Yes, guys. And I show you 4 different categories, which you can use them to study them. The first category, when the verb has
Doesn't change.
yes, doesn't change, exactly. Cus, could. And how can we understand if the verb doesn't change? How can we understand that the verb is in past? For example,
For example, for the contest,
the contest, exactly.
sometimes you can recognize the verbs in past because I don't know, for adverse of time.
Yes. For example, if I tell you guys, I cut my hair today. That is in present or in past? What do you think, Javier? I cut my hair today.
In this case, is present.
It's present, exactly. But Hector, if I say I cut my hair yesterday,
It's in past.
it's in past. And the verb is the same. The pronunciation and the spelling is the same. The difference, exactly. We can identify time expression like adverb time or the context of the situation. Yes. In the second category, who remember the second category? The past simple and the past participle is
Are the
exactly
same.
yes, are exactly the same. So why is this useful? Because it could be easy just to memorize 2 categories, the present and the past. Just that, because you know that the past participle will be the same. Bring, brought, buy, bought, bought, catch, count, and so on. The next one. Okay. What is similar in this one?
The base form and past participle is the same.
The base form and the past participle is the same. So we eliminate one, one of them. So you only have to memorize 2 categories like the previous one. Just remember that the base form and the past participle is the same. Come, came, and you come back to come. You came back to come. That would be tricky. Regresamos a la misma pronunciación. Come, came, come again. Become, became, become again. Run, ran, run again. Okay. Then what about, I would say, oh, I tell them the past. No, just forget it. That was a mistake. And what about the last one?
All of them are different. You have to learn them.
Yes, all of them are different. They are crazy. We cannot identify them, or we cannot combine the base form with the past participle. No, it's a lot of work to do, to study and remember, like do, did, done. There doesn't have anything similar. Be, was, were, been. Yes, this is the craziest category. And that's how you can memorize them. And remember, we have the option that I showed you the previous class, and I don't know if you can see. Remember to cut the paper and to separate it. We have this side where you can put the verb in present, and inside of the page, you can put it in past. That could be helpful if you are good repeating, using the repetition to memorize something. That could be helpful for you, or just to classify. Now, with irregular verbs, before, do we still time? Yes, we still have time to practice. Okay. This is regular. We already finished with this. I will ask you the past of these verbs, and remember, we don't have pronunciation rules because they are irregular. Just to remember the past. Okay. And let's see if we have the options, because it used to have the options, but we don't have it here. No, this is regular, and we are not going to practice regular. Okay, give me a. Okay, that was not the, no, because this is with regular and I don't want to. Okay, let's start with this one. Okay, let's see. Okay, Victor, help me with the first one. What is the past of fight? The past of fight. Fight. Hector?
Oh,
Yes, both. Exactly. This one? Is that correct?
yes.
Yes, exactly. Javier, what is the past of catch?
Sorry, my microphone off.
Okay.
Yeah. Cat. Regular. Cow. Cow.
Count. Exactly. Cat. Count. Perfect. Okay. Luz, what is the past of buy?
Oh, buy, both.
Buy, both. Okay, then what is the past of do?
Did.
Did. Perfect. Okay, then Juan, what is the past of draw?
Drew.
Drew. Exactly. Sonia, what is the past of go?
Went.
Sorry? It's
The
when.
Went.
Went. Yes, exactly. Now we have two, but I don't know. Sonia Maria, the past of fall.
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes, the past of fall. Fall. The form of fall.
Fell.
Fell. Exactly. Excellent. What about take?
Take is took.
Exactly. Javier, what about see?
Saw.
Took.
Yes. Yes. So, Luz, what about drink?
Frank.
Yes, is drunk. Abby, what about forget?
Forgot.
Forgot. Mhm. What about it? Okay, Juan, what about it?
8.
8. Perfect. And Sonia, what about have? Have, exactly. Perfect. So let's see, we can pass. The only advice that I can give you is study a lot, memorize them, because we don't have rules except these charts that I shared with you and the previous class and this one. That is an easy option to classify them and could be, yes, that could be easier to remind them because it's like to follow an order and not just to try to learn it randomly because sometimes that could be difficult to just took a couple of words and try to memorize them. I know that it doesn't function for all of us sometimes, so I provide these 4 categories and just that. Study them, memorize them, and also I know that they don't have pronunciation rules. Be careful with the way that you pronounce each word in English. So, do you have any question with irregular verbs? Do you have any question with irregular verbs or no? It's clear.
No, it's
No,
good.
I don't.
It's only to study very hard.
Yes, I know. Yes, that's true. And try at least per week. That could be per week. Try to learn five verbs.
Memorize. Fiber.
That could be 5 verbs. I would like to show you something. Let me look if I can show you. Okay, I can prepare something extra for you. It doesn't mean a problem for me. Just let me show you. Okay, that would be optional because I know that we use our cell phone a lot during the day. It doesn't matter if you have to work or not. Just watch the hour or a message or any notification about social media. So that could be helpful. I can send you, for example, pictures like this. I don't know if you can see. Okay, it's not focused. No, it's not focused.
That is a game.
No, it's not a game. It's like a background that you can put on your cell phone. But I don't know why you cannot see it. Okay.
My
Here
glasses not working well, teacher.
Excuse
My glasses not working well.
me? Okay. Like this. I think it's clear. Okay, you have an adjective and you have 2 pictures according to the meaning of the adjective and just the adjective in English. Like embarrassed, grateful, and amused. And you can relate the picture with the adjective.
As a kid.
And it will help you. Excuse me?
As a kid. Kids learn like that with pictures.
Yes, that could be as kids. But sometimes it helps a
That's
lot
my
because it separates the Spanish from English. Sometimes when you are studying, we commit the mistake that every single time that you want to say something in English, you think about it first in Spanish. You translate it on your mind and then you tell it in English. But that is not the way that you're supposed to do it. You have to train your brain to think in English. So that
yes.
yes,
Yeah.
so that could
That
be
happened to me.
ok. Les voy a
Yeah.
enviar una solo para que lo vean, porque creo que no se enfoca en la cámara. Somos grupo 9 PM. Ok, esto puede ser algo extra. Les puedo preparar una imagen. Yes, tell me.
In my case, I can see the group right now. I don't have my device.
Okay. The WhatsApp group?
Yes, I don't have. I can see the WhatsApp group.
Okay. Do you have an email?
Yes.
Okay, share it with me on the chat. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. I will send an example so you can check it. Okay. Adjectives, we can use it like background. Podemos ocuparlo como fondo de pantalla. ¿Por qué? Porque les digo esto. Toda la vida estamos con el teléfono y lo agarramos para ver notificaciones, para ver un mensaje o simplemente para ver la hora o solamente esa manía que uno tiene de agarrar el teléfono. Entonces, poniéndolo de fondo de pantalla con los 5 verbos o 5 palabras, ustedes pueden estar siempre relacionando la imagen. Bueno, ya lo pueden ver, no sé por qué se los estoy enseñando. Ya lo pueden ver. Permítanme.
That was an excellent idea.
Mm.
It can
Okay.
work.
It could work, yes, to vocabulary. Vale, entonces ahí no tendríamos 3 palabras, sino que tendríamos 5 palabras. Una imagen y la palabra en inglés, sin ponerles la traducción. Con alguna vocabulario puede ser difícil porque vaya, ponemos, por ejemplo, esa podría ser una expresión. Amuse. What is amuse? You are so excited, but it's not happy. It's not glad. But we have to associate the meaning with a picture. That would be the idea. ¿En qué nos puede ayudar esto? En dejar de pensar en español y comenzar a pensar en todo el vocabulario que ya conocemos en español directamente en inglés. Yo sé que es difícil, pero ahorita que ustedes están en esta etapa todavía pueden hacer ese cambio. ¿Por qué? Porque cuando uno se acostumbra a pensar en español y luego queremos hacer la frase en inglés, nos va volviendo lentos, porque nos hemos acostumbrado siempre a hacer la frase en español, traducirla en la mente y luego decir, that's hard to change, eso es muy difícil de cambiarlo. Entonces, para comenzar a adaptarse, digamos con el vocabulario que todavía no nos podemos, puede ser así. Les comparto al inicio de la semana, puede ser un lunes. Las 5 imágenes en una sola imagen, perdón, 5 palabras en una sola imagen, y lo ponen de fondo de bloqueo de pantalla, o de fondo de pantalla, que les salga mejor. Así van a estar con ese contexto directamente, y puede ayudarles mucho para memorizar vocabulario. As a kid, like I said, sí, como niños. I don't know if you agree with that. If you would like it, you think it could be useful for you?
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
You can send it.
Mhm.
That's why my baby is learning English.
Yes, it's true.
I learned English with him. She watched a lot of videos in English, and he can speak many words.
Yes, it's true. Así es como los niños aprenden. La verdad que los niños suelen ser bastante visuales. Uno cuando ya está más grande siempre busca un porqué, siempre busca una explicación. ¿Y por qué va acá? ¿Y por qué se dice así? ¿Por qué tiene el orden diferente? ¿Y por qué no lo puedo decir como en español? En cambio, los niños, como al no tener todo ese conocimiento desarrollado, no lo cuestionan, entonces solo lo aprenden. Yes, that is something different. But we try to show you during the class a lot of examples, to ask a lot about the topic to make sure if you understand that, and that could be helpful for you. I know that this is something extra. No va a ser obligación que lo pongan de fondo de pantalla, si no lo quieren poner no hay problema, ¿verdad? Pero sí, cada palabra cuenta, la verdad. A veces uno, como les decía en la primera clase, a veces uno no considera esas, una palabra, no ayudar. Pero sí, hace una gran diferencia poco a poco irse armando ese vocabulario. Many times the difficult part are not the structure, it's the vocabulary. Because when you want to say something and you don't know the word, it doesn't matter if you know the structure. What about the vocabulary? That is something that you have to focus to. Okay, so to continue with the simple class structure, I know, guys, that you can use the structure. There is not a problem for you how to put the subject, the verb, the ed, or the verb in past, but try to make a review. Remember that this is a review. You already work on the platform with this topic. And if I'm not wrong, on basic 3, you had the opportunity to study the simple past. A little bit, yes. In unit 5, basic 3, you studied the simple past. So I know this is not a difference. So let's see. Juan, can you help me to read the structure and the sentence?
Okay, simple past verbs. Subject plus verb with ed. She worked yesterday.
Okay.
The 3 examples or just one?
Yes, for example.
Okay. Second, subject plus did not plus verb and base form. She didn't work yesterday.
Mhm.
Number 3, did plus as plus verb in base form. Did she work yesterday?
Okay, perfect. We have an important auxiliary for to talk about past. Abby, what is the auxiliary to talk about past?
Did. Did
Did,
is
exactly.
auxiliary.
Did is the auxiliary. Perfect. And Luz, why I put the verb in base form and not in past?
Because the auxiliary is in past and the verb, we use the verb in base form.
Yes, exactly. Because we have the auxiliary did that is in past. So we don't have to add
Busca la película, pa.
in past because the auxiliary gives us the past. And one tip for you guys, every single time that you use an auxiliary verb, the next verb, yes, the next verb should be in base form every single time. Aquí, cada vez que ocupemos un verbo auxiliar, puede ser cualquier verbo auxiliar. Yo sé que ahorita estamos trabajando con did, pero cada vez que tengan ustedes un verbo auxiliar, el próximo verbo que se ponga después de ese auxiliar, toda la vida tiene que ir en presente. Ya después, lo que va después, ya lo podemos conjugar en diferentes tiempos. Pero cuando tenemos un verbo auxiliar, el que lo acompaña siempre, toda la vida tiene que ir en presente. That is a rule, a general rule with auxiliary verbs. Exactly. That's why we have to use the base form and not the past. But if I ask you, let's see, Javier, why in the positive sentence I have to put the verb in past and not in base form? Why?
Because when it's a negative or question, the verb regular or irregular is base form.
But in positive sentence, why? Why do I have to put in past and not in base form?
Sorry?
In the positive sentence. In positive
Positive.
sentence, yes.
Ah,
We use the verb in past. Why?
yeah. For the time, for past.
Yes, because it's a sentence in past. But in negative, I am talking about past too, but I don't put the verb in past. Why?
For auxiliar,
Yes.
didn't.
In negative, we use did. And in when we create questions, we use did too. But
Yeah.
in positive sentence, we use did or not? We use it or not?
No.
No, exactly. And when we don't have auxiliary, how can I know that the sentence is in past? Just using the verb in
Base form.
no, in you can
the
copy.
last. Yeah, yes, yeah. Es que lo último me confundí, no la escuché bien.
In positive sentence, we don't have auxiliary, right?
Yes.
So, how can I show that my sentence is in past?
Yeah, it's in past.
How? How I show my sentence is in past? ¿Cómo muestro que mi oración sí está en pasado si no tengo el auxiliar?
For example, she worked for it yesterday or for the time.
Ajá. By the verb. The verb. That's why. By the verb. Vaya. En las oraciones en presente, como ya no tienen el auxiliar, did. En negativo ocupamos did. En pregunta ocupamos did. Por eso el verbo tiene que ir en su forma base, como Luz nos decía. Because we have the auxiliary. Pero en las oraciones positivas no tenemos el auxiliar. Entonces, ¿cómo muestro yo que mi oración sí está en pasado? Ahí sí tengo que poner mi verbo, regular o irregular, en pasado. Is that true or not?
Yeah.
Yes, perfect. Thank you. So, as you can see, you know the structure, you know how to use it, and just remember to respect the rules. So, to review a little bit, we still have a couple of minutes to continue. So, I will ask you guys to read the next examples because tomorrow we will have practice. So let's see, Abby. Okay, we're going to start with positive sentence. Abby, can you help me to read this, please?
Okay. I ate one orange yesterday. The structure is subject plus verb in past plus complement.
Okay, yes, thank you. Hector, which is the subject?
Sorry, teacher.
Which is the subject? The subject in the sentence.
Am I speaking in the first person?
The subject in the sentence? What is the subject? Which is the subject?
I.
Perfect.
I am the subject.
And what is the verb?
The verb in past is ate.
Ate, and the complement will be the rest of the sentence.
One orange yesterday.
One orange yesterday. Okay, thank you. Now the next one. Juan, can you help me to read this?
Which one? Okay. I wrote an essay last week. What is essay? Essay. I don't know what the pronunciation of that words.
That was kind of a homework when you have to write a lot of according one topic. For example, we were talking about Second World War, and I give you a video, 1 hour video, and then I ask you, please write an essay about the video. And you start describing everything that you remember or all the things that you consider important.
That is an essay.
Is that clear?
Give me a second. I wrote it down. I wrote it down.
Okay, it's like when you say the students have to present their essay on time. That is a homework.
Yeah. I catch it. Essay. I wrote an essay last week.
I wrote an essay last week. Okay.
Say it.
Yes.
But it's not common that word, you know.
Yes. That means, well, I suppose I don't have to tell you the word in Spanish, but it's what we call this one on the chat.
Say. The pronunciation the pronunciation is say. Say.
Yes, it's say.
Say. Okay. Okay, got it.
Okay, so Javier, help me. Can you tell me the subject in the sentence?
I.
And the verb in past?
Wrote.
And the complement?
You say last week.
and the same last week. Perfect. Now, let's see, Marce. Let's see. Oh, it's not there. Okay. Luz, can you help me to read?
Okay, I did my homework
Did it.
yesterday.
My homework
I did
yesterday.
it. Did it. I did it. My homework yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Remember, the verb in base form is edit. So
Did
it
it.
finishes with letter
Did it.
T. And remember the rule.
Did it.
The sound pronunciation is ID. I'm sorry, it's ID. So edit it. Edit it.
I did
And
it. Okay.
okay, we have a pronunciation rule. Most of the time when we have letter T between two vowels, it sounds like R in Spanish. Edited. Edited. It's not edited. No, edited. La mayoría de veces cuando tenemos la letra T entre dos vocales nos suena como una R. Edited. That is a pronunciation rule. Also, when we have two letter T's in a word, the second letter T, that will sound like R. La segunda letra T en una palabra, si tienen dos letras T en una palabra, la segunda nos suena como una R. Por eso no es tomato, sino que tomato. Okay?
Okay, teacher.
And it's just pronunciation rules. I know they could be tricky most of the time. But yes, that would be edited. Yes. So I edited my homework yesterday. Now, Luz, the same for you. Help me with the subject.
I
And the verb in past.
did it.
Edited. Perfect. And the complement.
My homework yesterday.
My homework yesterday. Okay, thank you. Let's continue in the next one. Sonia, please. Okay. Let's see. Okay, we finished with positive sentence. Remember, subject, verb in past, and complement. Now go with negative sentence. Okay, Sonia, help me to read, please.
Okay. Simple past. I did not eat one orange yesterday. Subject plus did not plus verb in base form plus complement.
Okay. So the subject keep the same position. We don't have to change. But when we talk about negative sentence, we add the auxiliary plus not. Did not. Okay, guys, do you remember the contraction of did not?
Didn't.
Perfect, didn't. It's up to you. You can use the one that you like. It doesn't matter. But an advice for you is that get used or get involved every single time with contraction in English because they use it a lot. It doesn't matter if it's formal or informal situation. Most of the time, American English use the contraction. Acostumbrémonos la mayoría de veces a ocupar las contracciones, porque yo sé que al principio uno se le hacen difícil o se le olvidan o las confunde con otras expresiones similares, pero en el inglés americano por lo menos siempre se utilizan mucho lo que son las contracciones en lugar de ocupar the full sentence, en lugar de utilizar las oraciones completas como I did not eat. No, raro que lo escuchemos así, la verdad, en el día a día. Entonces, acostumbrarnos a las contracciones ayuda mucho a su fluidez también. I did not eat an orange or one orange yesterday. Okay, so we add did not. And what about, guys, if I change the sentence and I put it. No, I'm sorry. 8. Okay. Juan, is that correct?
Sorry?
Is that correct? I modified the sentence.
No. The verb is in past form. It have to be in the base form.
It should be it, like this. And
Yes.
what about, I mentioned a rule. Okay, perfect, thank you. I mentioned a rule, so that could be, pay attention to this. It's possible to do this one, for example. I did not eat in one orange yesterday. Is that possible?
In this case, no.
Okay, no. Abby, do you think, is this possible?
No, teacher.
No, exactly. Luz, what do you think? Is that possible?
I didn't. No.
No, okay. Why, guys? Because we have an auxiliary verb. We have did. Every single time when you find when you found the auxiliary did, the verb, the next verb should be in base form every single time. And this all the time will be to talk about past activities, about the past. Siempre que veamos did, estamos hablando del pasado. Y el verbo que lo acompaña, el primer verbo que lo acompañe, tiene que ir en su forma past. No podemos poner un eating, no podemos agregarle S, así como hacíamos en el tiempo presente. No podemos ponerlo en pasado. Podríamos poner otro auxiliar, tampoco. I did not can, por ejemplo. Eso no se puede hacer. I did not can. So, be careful. So, I know that we are in simple past, así que ahorita estamos en simple past. Pero esos tips les pueden ir quedando respecto a los auxiliares. Porque yo sé que los auxiliares también son un poquito complicados por las traducciones que ellos nos pueden tomar. So, in this case, I did not eat. I'm sorry. I ate like this. Sorry. I did not eat one orange yesterday. One orange, I'm sorry, yesterday. Okay, let's see. Javier, can you help us to read the second example?
Sure. He did not, or he didn't write, he says last week.
Okay, is that correct, the sentence?
No. Yes, correct.
Yes, is that correct? Yes, we have the verb in base form. Exactly.
I am thinking other things.
Okay, focus. Okay.
Yeah, okay. After the class, I have a lot of work.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Yes, I understand that. Don't worry. Okay, thank you. So let's see. Hector, help me with the number 3.
They didn't did their homework yesterday.
Is that correct? Or do we have a mistake?
It's correct.
Yes, it's correct because we have a did in simple, well, in base form. Something that could be tricky is the way that we call the categories. Algo que también nos puede confundir es la forma en la que se llaman las categorías. Por ejemplo, cuando hablamos del verbo en su forma base, ustedes pueden escuchar que le decimos base form, o pueden escuchar que dice main verb, o que dice
Infinitive.
infinitive, exactly, thank you. Infinitive form, and it's the same. We are talking about the same. All of them are talking the same category. Edit is base form. Edit is main verb. Edit is infinitive. So, be careful with that. A veces eso puede ser que nos confunde porque tienen diferentes nombres en una misma categoría, pero si escuchan base form, main verb, infinitive verb, es lo mismo. Okay, so, do you have questions with positive and negative structures with simple past? Because tomorrow we're going to work with them. No? Yes, questions?
No, it's so clear.
Okay, so tomorrow we will take some minutes at the beginning of the class to study the questions and also how to create questions too. Yes, no questions, I'm sorry. Yes, no questions with yes, no question and double H question, like who, how, what, where, but in past. Okay, and tomorrow is conversation, so we're going to practice more, so try to study the verb in past, do not commit mistakes in the pronunciation and the correct spelling of them. So guys, that will be everything for today. It was a pleasure for me to be here one more day with you, and I hope you learned a little bit more and enjoy it. So I hope you have a great night and hope to see you tomorrow.
Thank you, teacher. Good night.
Okay, have a good night.
Thank you. Good
See
You're
you
night.
welcome.
tomorrow.
Bye bye. My pleasure.
See you tomorrow.
See you.